Hello and welcome. Thank you for deciding to give App Website Template a go. In today's video, you will have to decide whether or not App Website Template is right for you. I built App Website Template to be the best at what it does, and it is the best at giving you a website quickly and without a lot of work. It also provides you with a website that does not require a lot of maintenance, as it updates automatically when you update your app page. No other template does that. App Website Template is unique in that it provides a solution that does not yet exist. It helps people like me when I was a developer with an app get my app published quickly without waiting around for a website to be made. And if you are in that position, then it is perfect for you. However, App Website Template is not right for everyone. It is, I believe that everyone should use it at some point, whether as a placeholder or later on. But there are situations where I will go over and try to explain in this video exactly when and why App Website Template is right or not right for you. So one of the current solutions to an app website is to purchase a template. And if we go look at the available templates, just a quick search on Google brings you to a lot of template pages. And you can see that there are, a lot of pages that suit a lot of variety of needs. And this page goes on, and there's 4 more pages for this. So if we just click on one, say this one, it takes us to a preview, and this preview looks quite nice. And you can use it for your app. Just gotta replace all the text, and then, whoa, that was new. That's new. Okay, interesting. Just gotta replace the text, the pictures, figure out this browser, this menu, replace the logo, and figure out what these do, and also replace or delete one of these if you only have an app published for one site. And then all these images and text for these also gotta be replaced, and you gotta write text for these as well. And oh wow, more images, so that's more screenshots you will have to take. So for this template, it looks quite nice. But if you were to use this template, what you would have to do is you would have to replace all the stock images and stock text with your own text. And if you haven't realized earlier that there is a lot of text and a lot of images on here, and in order to have your website looking exactly like the template that you purchased, well, you will have to create a lot of your own images and write your text to conform to the format that already exists, which is a lot of work and can take hours. I know this because I have tried these templates, and they are very cumbersome to use. Cumbersome not in that they were difficult to set up, but difficult to customize and time consuming, most of all, to customize. Also, one of the very, very poor features of these templates, of all these templates that are built upon WordPress, is that WordPress is not front facing, it's not a page tool, it's not a website design tool, it's a blogging platform. And as such, there are certain compromises, certain hacks, if you will call them, to make a website that looks like this run on WordPress. So what you see in front of you on here say this header here. This is all built as a plugin into the WordPress system. And most of these apps use a custom plugin that the app template creator made to make it easy for you to customize their template. To customize as in replace the images. So for this template, most likely, there's a plugin where you can upload 5 images and it will replace the 5 images you see here. Well, the problem with that is if you want to make a single small change, for example, if you want to get rid of all this white space up here and you want to move the images upwards a bit, that requires you to go into the plugin and edit the plugin itself and understand how WordPress works, how hooks works, how plugins works, and most of all, understand how this custom widget works, how this custom plugin works, and how it's built. And that will take hours, if not a day, in order to just do something very, very simple, move the images up. And that's not what you want when building a website. You want easy customizability. You want the website to look exactly as you wish it to look. And making small changes in these templates is so headache inducing and so time wasting that it really isn't worthwhile to go about it unless you need something that looks like this and you are willing to spend the time, or you have a web developer who can dedicate their time to making something like this. Other than that, these templates don't really serve a developer's needs. They serve a website designer's needs. They serve maybe people who like pretty websites, but they don't serve as something purely functional and something that facilitates your app. Maybe later on, when you have time, then you can build a website that looks like this. But during the development process, it really helps to have a website up and running already and something that changes along with your app as your app is changing. And that brings me to another point. All of these apps, they're pretty static. So if we look at this app preview here, oh wow, look at all the different images that you will have to replace. Well, if you choose one of these, it's very static. If you change your logo, if you change how the app looks, then you have to go back and change all the images again. And that takes time. That's something you have to consciously worry about in your mind. Whereas app website template, all these images are taken from your app page and it automatically changes when you change the app page, along with all these descriptions, along with the ratings, and everything else, the install numbers, the ratings, the reviews. It's all dynamic. App website template is a dynamic template, and that's something you want for a developer who's practicing agile development, who makes constant changes and revisions to the app. You don't want a website you have to change every single time. That isn't good. Or if you make a website and just leave it there that doesn't match with your app, that's even worse.